August 20th, 1989, Beverly Hills, California. A day that would forever change the lives of many and leave an indelible mark on American crime history. In the heart of this affluent neighborhood, a palatial mansion on North Elm Drive becomes a scene of unimaginable horror. The tranquility of this luxurious home is shattered in an instant. Jose and Kitty Menendez, a seemingly successful and happy couple, are found brutally murdered in their own home. The news sends shockwaves through the community and the nation. The crime scene is a bloodbath with evidence of a violent struggle. Bloodstains and bullet holes tell a story of a nightmarish event that no one could have predicted. Their sons, Lyle and Erik, become the center of a mystery that will grip the nation. The brothers, once seen as the epitome of privilege, are now thrust into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. But behind the facade of wealth and privilege, a sinister truth lurks. The Menendez family, outwardly perfect, harbored dark secrets that would soon come to light. This is the story of the Menendez Brothers, a tale of family secrets, cold-blooded murder, and a trial for the ages. As the courtroom drama unfolds, the world watches in disbelief, trying to understand how such a tragedy could occur in a family that seemed to have it all. The trial captivates the public, with every detail scrutinized and debated. The brothers' defense reveals shocking allegations of abuse and manipulation, painting a picture of a family torn apart from within. The media frenzy surrounding the case is unprecedented, with headlines and news segments dedicated to every twist and turn. Public opinion is divided, with some seeing the brothers as victims, while others view them as cold-blooded killers. In the end, the verdict is delivered, but the questions and debates continue. The Menendez brothers' story remains one of the most compelling and tragic tales in the annals of American crime. A family portrait painted in blood, forever etched in the collective memory of a nation. Lyle and Erik Menendez grew up in the lap of luxury. Their father, Jose, was a successful entertainment executive. Their mother, Kitty, a socialite. But behind the opulent facade, a darkness festered. Whispers of Jose's domineering nature and Kitty's emotional struggles painted a picture far different from the perfect family portrait. The pressure to succeed weighed heavily on the brothers, their lives, a tangled web of privilege and unspoken pain. The night of August 20th, 1989. Gunshots pierced the night in the normally peaceful neighborhood. Neighbors, startled, would later recall the chilling sounds. Inside the mansion, a scene of unimaginable violence. Jose and Kitty Menendez, riddled with bullets, lay dead in their den. The killers, seemingly professional, left few clues behind, or so they thought. In the wake of the murders, Lyle and Erik, seemingly distraught, inherit their parents' fortune. They embark on a lavish spending spree, luxury cars, designer clothes, high-end watches, but their extravagant behavior raises eyebrows. Whispers of their possible involvement in the murders begin to circulate. The police, suspicious of their behavior and inconsistencies in their stories, start to dig deeper. The brothers, once presumed victims, become the prime suspects. Section 5. In the court of public opinion, tears, tapes, and a shocking defense. The trial of Lyle and Erik Menendez becomes a media sensation. The nation is captivated, glued to their screens as every detail of the case is broadcasted. News outlets scramble to cover every angle, every development, and every emotional moment. Cameras capture every tear, every outburst, every twist and turn. The courtroom becomes a stage, and the participants, unwilling actors in a drama that grips the public's imagination. The emotional toll is evident on everyone present, from the defendants to the spectators. The prosecution presents a damning case. The brothers' motive, greed, their demeanor, cold and calculating. They paint a picture of two young men driven by a desire for wealth and luxury, willing to go to any lengths to achieve it. The evidence is laid out meticulously, each piece adding to the narrative of premeditated murder. But then a shocking turn. Just when it seems the case is clear-cut, the defense steps in with a revelation that changes everything. The defense unveils a bombshell, allegations of years of sexual and emotional abuse at the hands of their parents. This revelation sends shockwaves through the courtroom. The brothers' actions are now seen in a different light, as a desperate response to years of torment and suffering. The courtroom, stunned, becomes a battleground for public opinion. Whispers fill the room as people grapple with the new information. the jury is faced with a monumental task to discern the truth amidst the emotional and conflicting testimonies. The public too is divided, with some sympathizing with the brothers' plight, while others remain convinced of their guilt. The trial, now more than ever, becomes a reflection of society's struggle with issues of justice, abuse, and morality. Section 6. Unmasking the truth, abuse, manipulation, and the cycle of violence. This chapter delves deep into the harrowing experiences that shaped the Menendez brothers' actions, revealing a complex web of emotional and psychological turmoil. Through tearful testimonies and chilling audio recordings, a darker picture of the Menendez family emerges. Witnesses recount the brothers' troubled childhood filled with fear and manipulation. The courtroom becomes a stage where the hidden traumas of the past are laid bare, each testimony adding layers to the narrative of abuse. The defense argues that Lyle and Erik, driven to desperation by years of abuse, acted in self-defense. They present a case that highlights the psychological scars left by their parents' actions, suggesting that the brothers saw no other way out. The defense team meticulously pieces together a story of survival, where the line between victim and perpetrator blurs. They paint a picture of two young men trapped in a cycle of manipulation and fear, driven to the unthinkable to protect themselves. The reenactments and sketches bring to life the intense emotional and psychological pressure the brothers faced, portraying them as victims of a relentless cycle of violence and control. The prosecution, however, maintains that the murders were premeditated, fueled by greed and a desire to escape their parents' control. They argue that the brothers' actions were calculated, pointing to the luxurious lifestyle they led and the financial gain they stood to inherit. The prosecution's narrative is one of cold-blooded murder, challenging the defense's portrayal of the brothers as desperate victims. The courtroom becomes a battleground of conflicting stories, each side vying to unmask the truth behind the tragic events. Section 7. The verdict, guilty as charged, but questions linger. After months of intense media scrutiny and courtroom drama, the jury reaches a verdict, guilty. Lyle and Erik Menendez are convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. But even with a guilty verdict, questions linger. Did the brothers receive a fair trial? Was justice truly served? The Menendez case, a tangled web of family secrets, abuse, and violence, leaves a lasting impact on the American justice system. Section 8. Beyond the headlines. The enduring fascination with the Menendez case. The Menendez Brothers case, more than just a crime story, becomes a cultural phenomenon. Books, documentaries, and television specials dissect the case, examining the complexities of family dynamics, the psychology of murder, and the role of the media in shaping public opinion. The case sparks debates about affluence, abuse, and the very nature of justice. Even today, decades later, the case continues to captivate and disturb. Section 9. Echoes of a tragedy, justice served, but at what cost? The Menendez brothers, now serving life sentences, remain a haunting reminder of the devastating consequences of family dysfunction and violence. Their story serves as a cautionary tale highlighting the importance of addressing abuse and seeking help. While justice may have been served, the scars of the tragedy run deep, a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of family secrets. Section 10. Unanswered questions. The shadows of doubt remain. Despite the guilty verdict, the Menendez case continues to spark debate and speculation. Unanswered questions linger. Was the abuse as severe as the defense claimed? Did the brothers truly fear for their lives, or was it a cold-blooded act of greed? The Menendez case, a labyrinth of conflicting narratives, remains a chilling reminder that truth is often elusive and justice sometimes far from black and white. Section 11. Dive deeper. Join the conversation. What are your thoughts on the Menendez brothers case? Do you believe justice was served? Share your opinions in the comments below and subscribe for more true crime stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends who love a good mystery.